I'm Philp Stoten for EMSNow. I'm here at Apex 2011 in Las Vegas, and I'm joined by Sam Blackman. Sam, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Flextronics SBS is different to Flextronics in many ways, but it's got a different approach to the way it communicates with its customers. Start by telling me about that and the way you communicate with your clients.
Well, the communication was set up primarily SBS, Special Business Solutions, is a strategy.
Yep.
It is a Flextronics strategy to create an entity that would be able to engage with Tier 2 and Tier 3 customers under a Tier 1 umbrella.
Yeah.
That strategy has some tangible benefits in that there are factories that exist, and the factory drive has a dedicated management on the factory. We have dedicated sales, dedicated marketing in those factories that are dedicated to that service, which is then in proximity to our customers, local to where the customer is, so we're able to service them geographically where they are.
Okay. And in terms of the markets you operate in, I guess, different markets, not the high volume consumer markets that we'd normally associate Flextronics or Foxconn or the really large companies. How do those markets differ in what they require, the demands they make from an EMS supplier?
Sure, and that was the strategy behind Flextronics creating Special Business Solutions, was to service those, because a lot of those customers are smaller customers. They require innovative engagement, they require a lot of energy, they require a lot of upfront engagement in their work. It's very much an entrepreneurial venture with the customer to get their products out of their design teams, off of their whiteboards into production.
Yeah.
So the Special Business Solutions groups are geared to work with high complexity, low volume customers that have work like that, and then we can incubate that work and begin to develop that work with them at the design stage. We can help them get that work from design into production at a facility then that would be close to them geographically. So we can start that work there. Then we can facilitate that work in those factories. Then we can move that work as it grows up. If it needs low-cost region, components into that, we can augment that as it begins to get larger. It begins then to provide and develop that gateway for them to move into a larger scale of Flextronics.
Okay, so solution is really the key word, isn't it? It's a supply chain solution that you're providing them with. And are a lot of those customers that don't have any manufacturing background themselves? Do they tend to often be companies that have got products, have got concept, have got marketing, but don't have manufacturing?
Many of them will not have manufacturing. They'll have the concept, and instead of investing, which makes sense in them creating their manufacturing, they want to stay in the intellectual property side of the business, and we pick up the manufacturing side. The Special Business Solutions also engages with OEMs that have groups inside the OEM that are generating products and product development, new products and new families. We can engage the same way with them and help them get products to market faster. We tend to set that up so that we are very easy to do business with. It's very easy for them to engage. We make things easy in design on the front end. We, proximity-wise, are very close to them, so they're able to work within their time zone, deal directly with people, which they like very much, and we're able then to engage and move that forward, adding value to their business. Then by being able to expand it from design and build to ship and service and logistics, we're able to continue to grow it and then offer a gateway from wherever they may be to a low-cost region here in North America, say out of Mexico, to a low-cost region maybe globally through Flextronics.
Okay, so you can bring together the very focused elements of SBS and leverage the very, very large footprint. And how do customers respond to that? Because obviously they're used to the Flextronics name being a very large organization, and perhaps they feel it is less approachable. How do they respond when they learn that they can communicate with you in the way they might with a smaller company?
They respond very well. The Special Business Solutions strategy has been very well received by the customers. They're very much engaged quickly to that type of communication, that type of structure. When it has a dedicated factory and managers, it has dedicated sales and marketing and folks that they can interface with directly, they tend to engage very quickly, because they can tell that with that dedication they're going to get attention and focus into their product, which will help it move forward. And it tends to be a very positive engagement very quickly.
Okay, and in terms of the vertical markets you're operating in, one of the areas that you're in North America is the vending machine market. Is that one that very much suits the SBS model?
Yes, the vending machine model does. It fits into several of the categories that would lend itself well for a special business solutions strategy, in that a lot of those machines are larger form factor, higher complexity with robotics, moving parts, and their distribution and logistics for a lot of those customers is in North America.
Right.
So that lends it perfectly for that type of solution.
Yeah, it's a good kind of role model of a product that fits the SBS model and fits the volume. Okay. Interesting stuff, Sam. Thank you very much for talking to me about it, and I hope you enjoy the show and we can talk again soon.
Thank you, Philip.
Thank you for your
time.